Hello everyone. Before we start today's video, if you could all do me a solid and lightly tap the like button, perhaps share the video about and leave a comment. If you are not subscribed, subscribe as well. It would greatly help this channel. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, welcome back to a Megon 2 Electric Boogaloo. Today I'd like to talk about maps. Not the Google thing, nor the rather large thing we unfold to make a picture, a topographical map of places we want to go to that we always end up having the wrong way round. Instead, the nonce type, which got this video demonetized. Thanks YouTube. Right at the start I ask you to smash the like. Please smash the like, as driving up the engagement also helps promote this channel. That's where I benefit in the long run. Thank you. The reason why is because of libs of TikTok tweeting out a video of somebody justifying noncery. Because some people think having a cute name means we should in some way accept other people with these beliefs, with these feelings, these biological urges that apparently cannot be defeated. So we're going to look at this video and respond to it. And I know, a response video? That means Meg's going to stretch this. You're right. Because I want to be absolutely certain that there is no crevice unturned with regards to my disdain towards the defending of noncery in any way, shape or form.
Hi folks, my name is Miranda. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm a Megon. I use phase canon pronouns, and I am a licensed professional Judge Moist. Not wearing the right outfit for it, but I'm that nonetheless, here on the USS Arcadia.
And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons. And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture.
First of all, thank you very much for taking the time out of your hectic schedule to educate us on minor attracted persons. It's very kind of you. Second, there is a reason why they are one of the most vilified groups on this planet. Not just a culture or any individual culture, planet. Find a prison system as a best demonstration of it. Nonces are at the bottom. They really are. And there's a reason for it. It all comes down to that choice aspect. Adults can make informed decisions of what they're doing with each other. A child cannot make an informed decision on anything. So someone who is a, as you call it, minor attracted person, if they cross that line, they're no longer just an attracted person. They're vilified because while many say that their feelings can't be changed, some within and outside of that community seem to think, under a delusion of some variety that requires a strong medicament, that they should be accepted for those feelings. Now I know a lot of people like feels before reals. No, I prefer you get bloody treatment before you cross that fecking line and become a rather large problem where you cause horrendous damage, physical and psychological, to an innocent. And I'm only indulging this minor attracted person title for a little longer, and then I'm just going to go back to calling you nonces.
And most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them. And those assumptions create harm for an already marginalized population.
I get where this argument comes from, because someone who is attracted to something they shouldn't be attracted to isn't the same as someone who has committed the crime. I fully understand that. Unfortunately, even if you educated people with what you're going to say in this video, I can promise you this. Everyone else's response is going to be, a short drop and a sudden stop will solve the problem, or a wood chipper. Now I don't of course condone these at all. I firmly believe, get therapy, get help. If you don't find a way of managing this, there is a prison cell with your name on it. You can share with Teabag Bagwell.
You may have noticed that I'm using the term minor attracted persons, sometimes abbreviated to MAPS, instead of the more commonly used term pedophile. And I'm doing this because the term pedophile has moved from being a diagnostic label to being a judgmental, hurtful insult that we hurl at people in order to harm them or slander them.
I'll be brutally honest with you. Changing the title does not change anything. You tried to make it seem cuter and more acceptable, when in reality, once you break down what minor attracted person is, you're still with the same thing, nonce. Now, I haven't said the word you said because there's a letter A missing from it, but also because that word is a bit, haram here on YouTube. YouTube haven't been known to enable that in the slightest, have they now? And while I fully agree that one word is used for diagnostic, and it has been watered down to almost anyone, especially on TikTok, I do think using a different name for the exact same thing to try and make it seem more acceptable is bollocks.
I also prefer person-first language that recognizes that any label we might apply to a person is only part of who they are and doesn't represent everything that they are.
I think we can both agree here this one is a tad, dominant as far as characteristics go, and it's certainly the one everyone's going to notice, especially if they start a conversation with, "Hi, my name is," insert name here, "my pronouns are these pronouns, oh, and by the way," and then that word map comes up. It scares the crap out of anyone, especially if they're a parent.
We are all people first with many different facets or parts of ourselves, and this includes folks who are attracted to minors. So to start with, let's talk about what a minor attracted person is or who they are.
Well, if they get help, they are a nobody. If they don't get help, they have a bunch of numbers and letters underneath their name identifier. They hold up with a black card while wearing an orange jumpsuit. You might also notice they walk around as if their bottom is incredibly sore. No reason to mention it really, but I just thought I'd alert you to it.
This term simply means that the person has an enduring sexual or romantic attraction to minors. They've not chosen this attraction, just as the rest of us have not chosen whatever our attraction is. You don't get to choose to be heterosexual or to be gay or whatever you are, and you don't get to choose to be a minor attracted person. Some minor attracted persons are attracted to a specific age range of minors, while some are not. And some minor attracted persons are exclusively attracted to minors and are not attracted to adults at all. Some minor attracted persons are also attracted to adults.
While I'm well and truly glad someone put it out there to explain the subtle intricacies of noncery, or those who have yet to act on their nonce feelings, and further explaining that one cannot change how they feel. Some have preferences akin to that of, adults attracted to adults with their own preferences. Trying to explain it in a patronizing manner so as to normalize that these people exist and we should accept them is wrong. Fundamentally wrong. If they're getting help, great, because then I really don't care. The problem you have is if you allow or enable or indulge this too much without simultaneously saying I'm against them if they act on it, because rarely you see this, you run the risk of being seen as an enabler of it. And that's another argument many have, because if you're also educating us on this, not condemning the fact that they can act on this, which is never alluded to, then you are a part of the problem. And I've seen a lot of this on Twitter of late with Cassandra Mel NSW. You can sit and play semantics, but you're on Twitter arguing semantics. You're never going to win, and people are going to see you as an enabler because of it. Noncery shall never be tolerated, and those attracted to children when they themselves are an adult are going to be well and truly humiliated by the court of public opinion. It is unlikely to change.